You know, I think that my story and Daniel should be a reminder to everyone that words matter, that there are unintended consequences that I bet when some people are saying things they don't mean to happen. But we know on July 19, 2020, a disgruntled lawyer came to my house on a Sunday at 5 o'clock. And we know that he pointed a gun and shot my son in the chest and nearly killed my husband. And I just worry that we forget how much influence our leaders have, people in positions of power that have big platforms. I think that we have to remember that words matter. What we say and how we treat each other, it matters. And I am really worried about my judicial colleagues. We are seeing things that we have never seen before, right? But this has been, I've been using this lately because it's so true. It's like a bonfire that's been burning for years now, you know? And it's not slowing down. And instead of us trying to squelch it, we're adding fuel and we're adding lumber. And this thing is getting bigger and bigger. And you know, the one thing that I say that Daniel is a constant reminder to me, and I want to say it without getting emotional. I know the value of human life because I've lost the most important thing in my life. And once that genie is out of the bottle, there's no putting it back. So we have to remember that we may not, you know, sometimes we say things in the heat of advocacy, but I just wish that people would realize that we got to tamp it down a bit because God forbid someone is killed. There's no turning back for that family. There's no turning back for that judge. There's no turning back the hands of time. And so I'm back out here talking about my Danny. I talk about him all the time. You know, he's in every moment of my being. I talk about that boy, and he's in my heart, and he's in my mind. But I felt the need to come here. I felt the need to come here because I feel like it's getting, you know, it's getting so big right now. And I think we need to remember how important it is to be civil to one another, to be, you know, let's agree to disagree sometimes. And just like our Chief Justice said, you know, for more than 2 centuries, you know, we've established a certain appellate process that if you don't agree with us, that's okay. You know, it's a healthy democracy when people can speak up and say, we disagree with the judge. It's unfair to accuse us of being partisan without any bases, right? It's unfair to attack us with articles of impeachment because you disagree with our rulings. In other words, you want to impeach us because you don't agree with our rulings. It's unfair to call judges' chambers, as they have been, you know, for now a long time, and saying awful things and wishing us dead. And it's unfair to come to our home on a beautiful Sunday afternoon, ring our doorbell, and take the life of our loved one or take our life. That's not fair, you know, and that's not democracy. This is not a Republican issue. This is not a Democrat issue. This is an American issue that we all should really want to rally behind.